not fair making me follow that video. That was cute. I'm not going to be that entertaining at all. I'm Joanna Coutu. I'm the Director of Land Development. You can think of it as planning and zoning. I've probably spoken to most of you on the phone or by email, but if I haven't, it's good to see faces. Jeanette Collins is not here today. I'm filling in for her, pinch hitting. Her schedule has gotten very crazy, so I may be pinch hitting more and more for her, but hopefully she loves to come to these meetings. She told me that what she gives you guys is basically an update on how permitting is going and any projects that might be coming in. I wish I could say something like Target's coming and Red Lobster's coming. They're not right now, but Target does actually still call us about every 6 months and check in. I do think they're still actively looking at Citrus County. As far as development, hopefully she's talked about the plats in Citrus Hills. A few months ago, they have pulled 3 plats in Citrus Hills, 3 subdivisions. Each one was about 150 to 170 lots each, so that they certainly think some single-family homes are starting there, and they have started construction on some of those. We have a Deer Park subdivision that's a assisted living and independent living community down on Oak Park Boulevard, right next to Sugar Mill Woods. That came through some public hearings. It also has an assisted living facility associated with it, so it's a transition. You have independent living, and then you have assisted living, and then you actually move into the ALF is what their intention is. That's in permitting right now. I think that was about 90-some units down there. We have Pirates Cove going on right now. That will be before the County Commission December 16th. That is an application on the end of Ozello Trail for a 4-story hotel and restaurant. They're planning around 70 to 75 or maybe 77 hotel rooms, condo units, plus a restaurant. It's a 4-story building, so it would be quite a change to Ozello if it gets approved. Let's see, what else do we have coming forward? We don't have a lot of projects that I can tell you about, unfortunately, but we do have a multi-family apartment complex proposed on Forest Ridge Boulevard. It's proposed between the Publix and Forest Ridge Elementary. That's in permitting right now. That is intended as a senior housing community, but it is a multi-family, and it has some assisted living components to it. I don't have anything else exciting to tell you. Like I said, I can't tell you Target and Red Lobster like everyone asks, but does she normally take questions? Is that what you do here? Or?
Yep. Sure, why not?
All right, no problem. What questions do you have? Yes, ma'am.
I was speaking with the manager of Mohos in Ocala. They tell me they are going to be building one in Citrus County, and they are training personnel for it.
I've heard that as well. Haven't seen a permit yet. Haven't talked to anybody that I know of on that, but I've heard that rumor as well. So, I'm sorry?
What is Mohos?
It's in Ocala on 17th. It's right near Target. It's a restaurant that has a vegan and gluten menus and sort of Mexican type thing.
Right. Heard that rumor, not heard from them that I'm aware of.
Could you repeat the question because I couldn't hear it?
I'm sorry. She was asking, she said she talked to somebody in Ocala that heard about Mohos and that they were already training actively in Citrus County for a location. Haven't talked to them, haven't heard from them that I'm aware of. Great rumor, we'd welcome anybody, so that's fine. I should have also said about the County Road 491 overlay. I'm sure Jeanette has kept you up to date with that. The first public hearing for the 491 overlay district is November 20th coming up. That will be with the Planning and Development Commission. That's the overlay up and down the 491 corridor in association with the Suncoast Parkway. I'm sure most of you are aware about every week I do receive copies of deeds for Suncoast Parkway 2 acquisition. They are actively acquiring land south of 44 and also in the area where they think they're going to have their interchange on 44. So that definitely is happening, at least deed-wise. What other questions do you have? Yes, sir.
Residential and commercial construction permits?
Residential has been steady. I think there were 58 homes last quarter for new residential homes. That's comparable to the quarter before that, where there was a little higher around the 60s, and the quarter before that was the 50s. So it is staying steady. Building Division has told me they had about 800 customers a month come into their app counter. We're getting a lot of inquiries from App County developers for non-residential. Not seeing a lot of the permitting yet, but we're getting a lot of inquiries. So I do think that's picked up quite a bit. Don't see the permit numbers quite pick up yet, but it is steady and slowly inching its way up. Anyone else? You guys are easy group, I tell you.
I'll throw a hard one at you.
All right, I like hard ones, that's fine.
Do you know anything about the new flood zones and the categories and where to find those?
The building division has all those. They're also online. If you go to the GIS website and click on the maps, I think you can actually look at your flood zone there. But the building division has that information, and also our GIS can give you that information. They have it on the maps now.
And
So it's
what
mapped out.
compares to what? I know all the labeling changed.
Yeah, the old C, which was like the good category that you wanted to be in, is now X. So X is the one you want. There's a lot of A's and AEs out there now. The elevations are bizarre to me too. I'm still getting a learning curve on that, but it definitely changed. Maps completely changed, and seeing an X out there throws me for a loop every time. But the maps are available online if you've got questions, or you can call and they'll look up a specific one.
Now, on the X, you see X with 2 different shades. Does that mean anything?
I don't know. That's good. That's a good question. I don't know. I'm still trying to understand X is not a mistake, and it's what it's telling me it's not a flood zone. So I'm sorry. I'm still learning myself. That was easy. That wasn't a hard one. I appreciate
That's
that.
all I got.
All right. We don't have any applications on the November 18th County Commission meeting. That's the reorganization meeting. So all of our applications are in December. We have a lot, but the bigger ones would be Pirates Cove on December 16th. That's the big one that's coming.
Any new Family Dollars?
You know, those haven't really slowed down, but we haven't had pre-applications for Family Dollars and Dollar Generals, and not for a while. I'm sure there will be eventually.